Bwap. Gonna bwap this in places. Bwap. Boop. Are we live? Let me refresh a little. Good, everything's still the same. Alright. Let's get some music going. I shall wait for people to show up. Just have the chat room off to the side. Is it not saying I'm streaming? Am I streaming on YouTube instead by accident? I hope not. Hello! Hello, Black Diamond. How are you? Thank you for hosting me. I don't know why it's still saying I'm hosting, my friend Doodles. So I am live. I don't know why it's being weird. Yeah, refresh on... yeah, refresh did it. Yeah, Twitch be buggy. That's just how it be. I'm thinking I stream for a couple of hours and hopefully I can get this assignment done. Because I won't have enough time to do it tomorrow because I'll be at school pretty much all day. I'll have a little time in the evening, so it doesn't have to be completely done today, but I would like to draw other things. Like for my other project that I have to do. which I will have time to do Thursday, but less procrastination the better. I've been wanting to stream for like the past week or so, but my throat's just constantly been dry and I don't know why. I'm trying to drink plenty of water. Aw. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's tough to deal with sometimes. Still not quite sure how to do super wavy hair. Oh, you're playing Warframe? I've heard good things about that video game. Yeah, I've been playing more Breath of the Wild myself. Yeah. And I've been having fun with Breath of the Wild. It's been a good time. Hi, Justin. How are you? Hello, Master Shadow. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sure it would have been fun. I was looking forward to it, but, like, with me being in a heavy semester for school, and just needing that extra day to, like, unwind and stuff. No pointy fingers. Yeah. Oh yeah, because of like work stuff you might want to do on other Fridays, right, Justin? For your coworkers. Justin's been doing pretty good in the campaign he runs for me and a couple of my friends. But I'm sure any extra advice would be useful. Also, I could stand to not suck at combat. I mean, you mean running it or being in it? maybe if I'm not sure what I know what Justin's problem is with combat. I don't know, you ran what was it, a Galf for us a few weeks ago? Gotta wipe you down my screen, otherwise it's gonna be icky. I can't wait to have a computer with multiple HDMI ports. Then I can have the best of both worlds. Yeah, when you got us being all crazy. Honestly, slowing down combat, especially when we're on a time crunch, isn't like the best idea because we already start at 7 Central and we got a friend that goes to bed early. So we gotta like make sure the sessions aren't too long, otherwise she's just gonna pass out and have to bail. might try to keep this monochromatic, make this more interesting. Ah. You could also think about what these, you could think of it, if you get the time to, you could also think about having general strategies that the enemies are gonna want to rely on. And then just focus on that, and then like if we do something stupid like we tend to do, just have something. Because I think some stuff will have to work on the fly. Well, next session we're gonna be fighting a hag and an evil version of one of our party members. So I can tell you that right now, and we're level 7. I don't know where I don't know if we're just gonna if the hag herself is gonna be a separate fight. Or whatever, but we'll just have to see. Oh, don't worry, we have roleplayed with these hags, and we've already killed one. And then her sister came in. The first time, we talked with her, things were fine, and then she tried to kill us. And then we went back, discovered there's another hag there, that was Bad News Bears. She has a level 7 paladin that likes to do the smite. That likes to do the smites, so... Because one of our party members thought it'd be a good idea to give her DNA to the hag for reasons. We needed ingredients to make a writ to pull off and arrest a dude. Cut off parts of our horns because she's a tiefling. Nothing weird. But, that was a bad idea. Because Justin stole a plot point from Dice Camera Action. I'm so mad! So now we gotta deal with it. Our last session turned into, Ace Attorney. Where we had to prove that our party member didn't actually commit murder. And kidnapping. Which I'm probably gonna have to turn that into a video and talk about it because... Boy, that was a doozy. Justin is at work, so... MNK? Well, I'm using a Gaomon 19 something tablet. It has a screen on it. I don't use... But right now, since I want to be able to use my desktop monitor, I'm not using a screen at the moment. I'm not using this... Oh. No! Hell no! I'm not using a mouse and keyboard. I don't want it to just be stupid simple, so I feel like I have to... do something else. I would die if I had to use a mouse and keyboard to draw. Maybe if it was the Illustrator, it wouldn't be a problem, but this is, I'm not using Illustrator, so. See, I think I'm just gonna merge these two layers down and then copy, paste, edit, paste. Edit, paste. Merge down, just make my life easier. Let's see, I do want to make this a little bit more visually interesting. Um... Oh wait, that's why it wasn't working. Okay. Sometimes I forget I have, I have settings on. Eh. I want to give it this rough paper texture, like parchment texture, like quality to it. And then I'll do something a little bit darker. Maybe a little bit more red. Because this assignment is to like be micro and macro. So my idea was that how a book, like one person experiences it, so that's on like a micro scale, like one person's experience, and then on a macro scale, it's a lot of people doing it like over and over and over. So I'm having that being implied with the book, you know, doubling, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger over time, and how certain things are culturally relevant, and that we keep reading, like in school and things. So I'll keep that. That'll be it probably for that drawing. But now I want to draw something else. Oh, I really don't want to do that size. It's gonna be a big face. I need to start. I should at least start my other project. Just pulling up a ref. So now we're getting into the fun stuff. I can't believe that pasted correctly. Because this was for a school project. Like, this is also for a school project. I randomized a D&D character, like a D&D character list thing with race in class. And so now I'm just going in and did put an earring here, so I'll have to make that. I don't care about no Legoland. There we go. Let's see how this is. It's coming out okay. Alrighty, there's that. Yeah, let's listen to something else. There we go. These will eventually be digitally painted, I think, unless it just run out of time to work on it. Which I'm not sure how much I'm looking forward to that, but you know what? This is the... Well, I dug myself. Might make this smaller than I thought. We'll see. This is a good song. Forgot to put in things. There, gonna update that. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't know, we had a chaotic good paladin in the very first game I ever played. That was fun. Honestly, like, I feel like if you want to restrict the paladin to only being lawful good, I feel like that's sort of... I feel like that's a little bit too restrictive. And it puts too much focus on the alignment itself rather than the character you're playing as. No, but I have plenty, I have at least, one on the back burner in case I want to find, in case I want to play one. I mean, just because you're a paladin, like, doesn't mean, because there's plenty of neutral gods out there. What if I wanted to be a a paladin of Selûne, the moon goddess. She's technically classified as chaotic good. Oops. I don't know. I don't know, Black Diamond. I think this is just a thing where we're gonna have to disagree on. Because paladins, while they have an oath, they still follow. They do still. Their magic is still divinely gifted upon them, like clerics. And they technically do still follow gods because there's the whole Oathbreaker paladin. But I'm just slicing hairs here. Meh. Honestly, I prefer to play with, like... While the canon Pantheon isn't bad, per se, I prefer the, I prefer the... I prefer homebrewed ones, I suppose. I get that's a lot more work on the DM's part, but if the DM is like all for that and be like, yeah, we're doing this, then why not? And that's, I mean, that's your, and that's your prerogative when you run Dungeons and Dragons games. I'm just, for me, I'm not as big into that. I have no idea what color palette I'm gonna use for him. I mean, you could be a lawful evil paladin. Will Brooke ever be able to draw this line for the other part of the arm? Maybe. I hope that goes well for you. Do I dare move the eye and have to make a billion adjustments later? That looks fine. I see. Well, was this a conversation you're having with Justin? Because, because I know what he's talking about, because I'm in that campaign. It made a evil clone of, our paladin, so, she's lawful evil. The evil clone is. Listening to the soundtrack makes me almost want to play through Danganronpa V3 again, but that would require me getting depressed and sad. Well, this is going a little smoother than I thought it was going to. Furbolgs are very tall. They've probably become one of my new favorite races. I mean, not really new, but they've become one of my favorite races in D&D. There's a lot more lines I'll have to put in, but... I see. I mean, still, like 7 to 8 feet tall is still gigantic. Jeezums. Well, I mean, furbolgs, you know, their lures, they have giant's blood. Jeezums. Well, I'm glad they're a little bit more manageable. Ah. This level of the playing field is as fun as it could be imagined. A halfling wizard riding on top of a Goliath barbarian. Well, you see about that. Because of this, because furbolgs and things like that are considered medium, that means they can ride atop the back of centaurs, and you can have one of the most broken combinations I've ever heard in my entire life. I like them being a lot more soft now. I like that. I like the characterization better, honestly. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Something that occurred to me that I'm kind of excited about. You could, because of how certain things work, and I mean, at least I would bend the rules for this. You technically could have your god be your patron for a warlock. Because I know there's a Raven Queen Unearthed Arcana version. Not cowardly druids, just more just wanting to be more more in solitude. They're good and soft, and I like them a lot. Thank you for the donation, you heck. What? I was not expecting a donation. Thank you. I don't necessarily like the idea of a race just being inherently one way, I suppose. Like, obviously they have a culture, but, but for them to all be, like, super violent just because it's their blood and not because of anything else, that bothers me, I guess. Just like not all dwarves are blacksmiths and things like that. I mean, that's fair, but that doesn't mean they don't... That doesn't mean that they can't show teeth if they need to. I mean... I think they can have plenty of bite. It's all about how you approach it, because that's just basic lore stuff. It's just surface level things. It's not the end-all be-all. Oh, the line art's done, thank goodness. I see. I mean, if you prefer how Furbolgs used to be in previous editions, that's your prerogative. I only got into D&D with 5th edition. So I only... Is this... Okay. So I only really know 5th edition, because I haven't been able to play any of the earlier ones. So I'm only going off of what I've known and experienced, plus a lot of the D&D shows that I listen to and watch. For Forbolg, the fourth colonial group of Ireland were a battle-hardy people whose name came about due to their swollen desire for war. It's kind of like the Trask. Okay. How warm do I want his skin tone to be?
Have you heard about Moo Money? Moo Money? Moo Money is a rewards program that lets you earn cash every time you buy Moo milk. I use mine to buy movie tickets.
Movie. Yeah, I see what you did there.
It was a musical. Anyway, just head to moomoney.com to start earning moo.
Yeah, I like the warm better.
Hurry, or everything I told you will be moot.
Oh, please, no more moose.
Ah, I see.
Little moody.
I don't remember that in the Bible, though. Too much. Boo, maybe... I like the warmer. I like the warmer palette. Ransacking, destroying everything. It wasn't until a saintly woman came up, slapped that boy with a cross, and praised Jesus did it stop. Not pacified, she led the beast to a nearby town where the Transfield killed it. As a punishment, she forced the people to rename their town after and convert to Christianity. I see. I like this color. It's a good color. Fur has always been a little bit difficult for me. Well, I'm glad you agree. That's a good hair color. I might make it a tad... No, not. I'll make it a tad darker, though. I know... I know warlocks and Furbolgs don't go together for stat spread, but this is just what happens. No, it's not a crit roll character. This is one of my own creation. I'm doing it for a school project. Oh, whoops. I did enjoy me Furbolgs more because of Critical Role. Now I get to play with a lot of blacks because Raven Queen packed. But I'm not sure how I want to do this. I mean, human is statistically, like, the best choice if you just want to do, like, stat stuff. I mean, Furbolgs don't have dark vision either. But I just really like the good fuzzy friends, so. I mean, if you want to go min-maxing, to go variant human and just hope you roll good. Half elf. Because they get so many skill proficiencies for free. I'm gonna put this on a separate layer in case I want to change the colors. Actually, beep boop. Gonna see what images there are for the Raven Queen and see what colors I can pull from. You know, Heaton, I could probably just hop and call if you wanted to. You're here for support? I like me the good soft Furbolg beans. I love me the good and the soft. You're just here, Justin. I don't have class today because it got canceled. I think my teacher's accident prone. I think this is the teacher I've had cancel class the most. She hurt her foot So like the gifts that are hippo people from space. I might throw in a little bit of purple, but I'm not sure where. You don't like gifts? I mean, they're hippo people from space. How can you not like hippo people from space? I thought it was 2. I see. If you wanted a mercenary race, there you go. I also like turtles a lot. I like me good and softs. A lot. This is turning out better than I expected. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter which race you play as, it's what you make of it, personally. Like, right now, I have on the back burner, I have a gnome barbarian. Why not? It's the most of what you make of it. I have a friend that's playing a Kenku with the most skill, proficiency, broken skill set that I have ever seen in my entire life, and it's all book legal. It's all what you make of it. I'm into the numbers bit. Like, I like being able to have good stats, but sometimes, you roll a 4, for wisdom, and you're just like, this is what I have to deal with now. This is my life. I got $2 donation. It was very nice. I'm not sure if I had a pop-up for it because I'm not sure if I had it set up. I had to check Streamlabs. I have alerts up, so it should be working. Streamlabs broken. Let me check. The widgets section of my stuff. I don't remember how to do any of this. How do I do this? Shouldn't be doing this while streaming, but you know what? Yeah, now I'm just gonna have to deal with this later. I have 2 warlocks on the back burner I really would like to play at some point because they're, well, I would like to play him at some point. I don't have a name for him yet. I should name him. and then I'll inevitably get attached. I'm thinking of making him Raven Queen Pact of the Chain? Maybe Pact of the Chain Hexblade? I'm not sure yet. Raven Queen or Hexblade. Fun. Well, how do you... I mean, hopefully that's just being an NPC, because otherwise that would get a little, dicey playing as a character. Unless there was, like, super good narrative reasons for it. No, quick time, go away. Hello. Hello, Charlie. Framblem Roy story? No, you gotta be playing, Fire Emblem Eliwood is one of the best lords. That's what you gotta be playing. Now, the back of it... I really don't want to draw this again and do it for, like, a thing, but you know what? Can't always get what you want. I need to make a female Furbolg because I've just been making dudes. But the hard part comes in with this layer right here. Do I want to make it even darker? I might. And I might do it with this, maybe? I mean, any game where you can get puppies and kittens is just objectively a good game. But since I guess I am leaning more into the Raven Queen for this character in particular, I wanted to put in the feathers somewhere to better signify it. The funny thing is, if I went back to the chain, it would be having two animals. So I might go back to the blade, but it makes me so upset because, like, at least for Hexblade, it makes me upset that I can't have anything that requires two hands to wield. For Hexblade. When I want to use something like a Naginata or something. Because they are cool. Well, I mean, with how Hexblade works, it won't work. It's not allowed to be used as that weapon. So I was reading a lot up on just warlocks in general recently, and it made me sad. Also, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't hear a notification go off. I have to check Streamlabs later. It's being weird. I might try to figure out a better way to imply like a feathered texture, but that's what we got for now. Probably slightly less saturated. Yeah, that looks a little too, It looked a little too much like goof. Like goofy. Oh. I think I can probably tell whose execution this music is. Can't remember. Oh no, it's not even execution music. Handmaid's Gambit 3.0. Where is the... dashboard? Where's the... thingies? Where's the account management stuff? Can't figure it out. Ugh. Yellow eyes. No, yellow is bad. I don't like yellow. Yes, I love this. I love Blade. I love this mechanic in Danganronpa. It's so good. Let's see. Did they hide it? Do I not have donation stuff? Oh, oops.
You got a pure heart!
Oh, I completely forgot I had that as the audio. I completely forgot. Oops. I didn't mean to hit test. I'm surprised I didn't proc. Ignore that, and I can't believe I did that. I got a donation, but it didn't go through. I wonder why. Is this not hooked up to my PayPal or something? I'm confused. A Pure Heart from Super Paper Mario, aka the best video game. Okay, maybe not the best video game, but it's one I adore a lot. Stop staring at me with those big old eyes. This is probably gonna look super flat when I do a value scale. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So it has specific. I'll have to do. Why do they have to? Why are these things so? I know the alerts are whatever. My PayPal's connected. Huh, this is weird. I don't know why Streamlabs is being a poop today, but this is what we're doing. Yeah! I forgot I put the freaking audio clip in there. This is what I have to deal with now. This is my life. I need to save this as, I guess, project thing. I don't know. Well, that's one party member down. I might have, I do have to do something for the friggin' midterm, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna... Oh. I think I'm just gonna draw a couple of them, or see what I can get done. And then turn in blind work stuff, and then... It all depends, because like, I wanted to practice painting, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do anymore. Not sure if I want to shade it or not. That's one. I still need to figure out how to do the rest of this because he is... He's about 7.5 feet tall. 7. I still got an ASMR barbarian to draw. A changeling bard. A halfling cleric. I think I already said ASMR barbarian. A human ranger. And few others that I'm blanking on. Yeah, no, not quite. Not quite the same thing, Charlie. This canvas is gonna get big. I don't know if I shared... I don't know if I posted it anywhere that I can discern. You know, I was looking forward to not having ads. Yeah, no, I can't find it. Well, I have this, I guess. Human Ranger. I did heavily I was definitely influenced by a certain blonde-haired, blue-eyed adventurer that slays things. Probably not gonna get too much progress on this next one, but I will get as far as I can. Skill. I'll probably get the sketch done and then maybe end the stream. Because I did promise to talk to a friend after this, so. Oh yeah, I did have a name for him. I think I named him, Elliot or something like that. It's here in my notes. No, his name is Allywood. That's what I named him. Ah. I need to get better at just talking about whatever because I'm bad at that. It's hard to talk to nothing, but when there's not actually nothing, there's people there. They can just only reply in text. Which song is this? Oh yeah. I hope that Pokemon Swish continues to the trend of naming the protagonist after the game so the boy can be like, hello, my name is Sword! Agreed. I wholeheartedly agree with this. Gilbert! I mean, they couldn't name them Black 2 and White 2. That'd be a little weird. God, I keep forgetting that that was the canon names. Jeezums. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do some tweaking with this sketch, but as long as I have a basis lined out with the design, I should be okay. New World Order is one of the best songs in Danganronpa. Hey Charlie, should I replay Danganronpa V3 and feel the despair all over again? Should I put myself through that pain again? Why should I? I think I beat V3 without looking up a guide. Aside from the Monokuma, the hidden Monokumas, I think I'm not sure if I had to look up anything. Perspective, can you not be fricked for 2 seconds? Eh. I think once I get the sketch down, I'm gonna have to adjust it because that's very much leaning to the right. Look, Charlie, you gotta play Sigurd's game. Because it's full of despair. I don't know how much you know. But it's a doozy. Oh, okay. That game's that game's a big old tragedy. I'll figure out how to fix this leg. Because this isn't looking right. I want to do a cool pose. Just want to draw good. Alright, well, my friend's ready to talk, so I'm gonna just save this. And, I'll just keep working on this in the background. If you guys want, I'll show you progress on it as I make it. But I'm glad to be back streaming. Hopefully Friday I'll stream again. It's the goal. I can get myself to do it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for coming. Bye!